आई एम सो सॉरी जो लोग भी आए थे एंड उनको बुरा एक्सपीरियंस मिला था. इस बार अगर नहीं हुआ ना दोस्तों, देन वेर डन, देन वेर आउट ऑफ देयर, देन वेर आउट ऑफ इट, देन वेर सॉर्टेड, देन वेर गोइंग अवे. फिर हम यूट्यूब से ही संन्यास ले लेंगे. 20 seconds all good so far. I'll tell you why it happened. I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out why it happened. All got sorted. अब लैग किसी ने बोला ना. Anyways, here is probably what happened. I split my internet today on 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, and I was on the 2.4 gigahertz वाला because शॉर्टर रेंज से ये सब था. मुझे अपनी बेसिकली लाइट सेटअप करनी थी. इतनी इंटरनेट कंट्रोल लाइट IoT ha. So I switched all my internet to 2.4 gigahertz and I forgot to switch it back to 5 gigahertz, which probably means, yeah. So 5 gigahertz is nicer, less interference, lesser range, but less interference, faster speeds and all that stuff. Now I think it should be fine. दक्ष भाई आपकी वजह से मुझे मार्का के चैनल पे मेंबरशिप मिली. वो सब छोड़ो, पहले मुझे बार्सा फनाटिक की सुपर चैट के बारे में बोलने दो. आई विल स्टार्ट मेकिंग कंटेंट. गेट मी टू 1000 एंड आई विल जॉइन द मेंबरशिप एज वेल. गेट टू 1000 मेरे भाई, मेहनत करके यार. बार्सा का कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनने में भी बहुत ही ज़्यादा फायदा, बिकॉज बार्सा इन इटसेल्फ इज गोना राइड अ ह्यूज वेव राइट नाउ मैन. ठीक है. सो या, सो द न्यू लाइट्स वर द इशू. द न्यू लाइट्स weren't the issue. The issue was the fucking internet, man. The lights just delete to old streams. That's a good point. I should do that. Give me a second, man. No, I ain't going to delete the first one, because first one was the best way of showing that you guys are just like झूठा. तुम लोग झूठ बड़ा बोलते हो. That is the best way. So I ain't removing the first one, man. But yeah, second one I remove. लाइट अच्छी लग रही है दक्ष भाई. कैसे करी आपने दक्ष भाई? झूठे मक्कार एक नंबर के सब. दक्ष भाई, हाउ डू यू डू इट दक्ष भाई? वॉच लॉन्ग के मेरे पास पड़े हुए हैं इतने सारे थंबनेल्स. वेट, या विल पुट दिस वन. ऑलराइट, अभी तक लैग नहीं हुआ ना? यस, लेट्स गो. डिलीट द सेकंड वन. You baited us, we can't say you look bad. You gaslit us. Roy, thank you so much for being a member for a month. Thank you so much. Prompt डाला है क्या points के लिए? हाँ जी, मैंने points डाले. Planning to do Club World Cup watch-alongs? I am. The idea is to do some Club World Cup watch-alongs, although it all depends on the time. So, I'm assuming in India it's going to be early morning. So I'm going to see a couple of big games first and see कि कैसे होता है and everything. And then maybe we'll see. My suggestion worked, Daksh bhai. Thank you so much, Mystic bhai. Daksh bhai, Rodrygo तो नहीं आ रहा. Arsenal को ले आओ आप. ले आओ भी नहीं आने वाला. How to get points. So Ambika, for people who are rejoining, first of all, I'm so sorry because of all the technical issues. The way you get points is very simple. The way to get really a good amount of points is to super chat and do memberships. And the way to get them consistently but slowly is just interact in chat. And every 6 minutes, you will get a payout. So yeah, keep chatting and subscribing and super chatting and membershiping and you'll get points. So for example, Sahil bhai just checked how many points he has. He has 7 points. That's huge, by the way. 7 points is great. And so yeah, now give me a second and let me just see one more thing. All right. Hi Daksh bro, aaj Insta Live. Haan Umair, I just wanted to see what Insta Live is like that, you know. It's fine, but Instagram pe I don't think you can do like a lot of discovery of stuff and anyway. I think Liverpool negotiate Nice 150 nicely from 150 to 130. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. जिन लोगों के 0 points है, wait, what the fuck? Barca Fanatic has 1001 points. Wow, that's huge. Let me just check the leaderboard once. How does he have 1000 and... Oh, that's how. So chat, I'll have to remove some of his points. Because if you do it in INR, it takes us as euros and it's probably taken his $200 ki super chat as 200 USD and it's given him 1000 points. So I guess if you do it in INR, it's kind of better for you. But I'll have to do, I'll have to figure it out. The guy's on 1001 points. That's crazy. All right, fair enough, man. Yeah, this is the guy who's done like 10 USD, man, 10 GBP. That's insane. Hack कर लिया उसने, already at 1K. That's nice. All right, also I'll show you the leaderboard. Hold on. Why can't I show this, man? Window capture, not this one. Where is Google Chrome? There it is. So, this is the... अरे भैंस की आँख. This is the leaderboard right now, where Barca Fanatic is on 1001 points, followed by Ashes to Phoenix at 54. What am I doing, man? Nothing, man. Just chilling today. That's crazy. I'll have to remove his points, though. I'll have to remove his points. He did $200. I'll give him 4 points for that. From next time, though, try and do it. Try and do it in INR. It's probably better for you guys. So, what have we seen in transfers, dosto? What have we seen in transfers? ये अयान के 19 कैसे हुए? Membership. If you keep on renewing your memberships, you get 15 points for a membership. So, we are getting apparently Nico Williams to Barcelona. I'll tell you what has happened. Pele Nico Williams was apparently farming points and farming auras as Barca fanatic, who's donated 100 USD. All right, man. So, yeah, so the idea is he was supposed to move to Bayern Munich. He spoke to Bayern Munich and then Barca के साथ आज उसके एजेंट की 1.5 घंटे मीटिंग हुई. Now, झूठा क्लब बार्सिलोना जहाँ पे जोन लपोर्टा said, no, the Nico Williams train has gone. We don't care about Nico Williams anymore. But Nico Williams train has sailed for us. It will never happen now. And now he's had a 1.5 hour meeting with Nico Williams का agent. Nico Williams is ready to move to Barca. वो release clause meet कर लेंगे. वो उसको 12 million की salary बोल रहे हैं. मुझे 12 million दे दो gross, which will come out to be like a 30-40% deduction post tax. So it will be like 7-8 million, I guess. 6-7-8 million. That's crazy, man. I thought they'll go for Rashford. But what can you do, man? What can you do? I have a feeling now Arsenal will be left with very few wingers. Leao bacha hoga, Paxiao bacha hoga, Rashford bacha hoga. That's it, dude. And it kind of sucks because Rodrigo, I don't know if he'll move or not. Nico looks like he'll move to Barca or Bayern. Leao, I don't know if he's for sale and he's going to cost 100 million anyway. So the eggs are in the Rodrigo, Rashford and Paxiao basket now. It kind of sucks, man. Kind of sucks. But Bayern, man. Bayern again just got rejected. क्या चल रहा है Bayern के साथ, man? Last year we were listening, once Barca train is gone, it's gone forever. सही कहा ज़ीशान. ये झूठ बोल दिया हमारे साथ, man. What about Grealish? Bhai, good luck to Grealish wherever he goes, man. I hope he doesn't come here. Blue Moon Nepal says, what about Gordon to Arsenal? Gordon to Arsenal would be very nice, actually. I just don't know if it will happen or not. I still can't believe you guys lied to me today, by the way. This is what you guys said looked so much nicer on me. Barca Fanatic, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the membership, man. Wow. Chat, I really like this lighting, man. I really like this lighting. Barca Fanatic, thank you so much for joining Youth Academy. There should be a Discord link active and ready, which you should go and join. Join the Discord. It's fun. 1k points का बदला. क्या बदला भाई? वो he's just farming points on all of you. I'll have to reduce his points by like a factor of 60% or something. Lukman कहाँ होगा यार? Lukman कहाँ होगा यार? Lukman कहाँ होगा? Ayan is here. कैसा Ayan? I hope Nico and Grimaldo will come. We will be all set. Yeah, I think Barca is all set now. If you think about it, have a left winger, left back का backup आ जाएगा, Balde का backup. Striker देखना पड़ेगा, which I think they'll go for in the next window, with whether it's Isak or I don't know, could be Gyökeres also, could be Šeško also, or could just be Alvarez if they want to go for it. So that's there. दूसरे विंग पे लमीन, रफीनिया, 10 पे भी अच्छे हैं, पेड्री भी है, फ्रेंकी। चैट मैंने आज ना इंस्टाग्राम लाइव पे भी एक चीज़ मैंने पूछी थी, ठीक है, एंड आई वांट ऑल बार्सा फैंस हियर टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन. Chat, what really happens to Mr. Gavi now? Because if you look at the midfield, it is stacked midfield. You will have a Bernal, you will have a Frankie, you will have a Pedri. Let's say that's a midfield three. Bernal, Frankie, Pedri. Casado भी आ जाएगा बीच बीच में. कभी कभी रफीनिया होगा, ऑल्मो भी है. भाई गावी का क्या होगा यार? इस गावी जिसको फर्मिन, ऑफ कोर्स फर्मिन को हम कैसे भूल गए. So, what really happens to now Mr. Gavi? Sahil says, what is Rafinha's role after Nico if it happens? Also, great initiative, point system for channels as well, and for us, we have something to look forward to. 100%. And Sahil, the points are going to be worth it. The points, so for example, I'll come to that. We'll come to that. I'll just save your super chat. But the point is this. I'm really considering what's happening to Gavi and Gavi का कहाँ पे होगा, because there are plenty of teams मेरे हिसाब से who need a midfielder like Gavi. But Gavi loves Barcelona. In fact, Gavi wants to stay at Barcelona. दक्ष भाई honest, अब Gavi बारसा में फ्यूचर नहीं. Wait, where is it? I lost it. बेंच भी तो गरम रखनी होती है. All right. Gavi को डालो जब लॉन्डो की गान. Okay. दक्ष भाई ऑनेस्टली अब गावी का बारसा में फ्यूचर नहीं दिखता, बट फर्मिन कैन बी अ स्टार्टर एट 10. गावी एंड द विंग्स, लिसन मैन, यू विल हैव रफीनिया, यू विल हैव क्या नाम है, रफीनिया होगा, निको होगा. गावी लेफ्ट विंग पे कहाँ आ पाएगा? ठीक है, इनफैक्ट रफीनिया राइट विंग्स 10 या लेफ्ट विंग कहाँ खेलेगा वो देखना पड़ेगा. आई थिंक व्हाट विल हैपन विद रफीनिया इज ही इज गोना टेक ओवर द नंबर 10 स्पॉट. ठीक है, वो नंबर 10 स्पॉट पे आ जाएगा. ऑल्मो एक बेंच ऑप्शन बन जाएगा. सो ऑल्मो इज गोना कम ऑन एज अ इम्पैक्ट सब, एंड रफीनिया विल प्रॉब्ली मूव टू ईदर ऑफ द विंग्स टू अकोमोडेट हिम. गावी का मुझे अभी भी समझ नहीं आ रहा दोस्तों. Gavi can be very crucial at the dying part of the game when you need that dirty work and time wasting, which is what I'm saying. A player of Gavi's talent, you can't just turn him into like for a and I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, like what Wataru Endo is for Liverpool, right? अब Wataru Endo मोहम्मद एल्नेनी की तरह थोड़ी कर सकते हो आप गावी को. ले लो गावी just 100 million for Arteta, 100 million only apparently. आज नहीं तो कल गावी का कटेगा फॉर श्योर. गावी वोंट एक्सेप्ट बेंच रोल फॉर लॉन्ग. आई नो मैन, सीजन इज लॉन्ग, वी नीड हिम एट लास्ट. ही ब्रिंग्स डिफरेंट एनर्जी. गावी कैन सी दोस्तों, nobody is saying that he will not be a crucial part in the season. He's not, cannot come off the bench and stuff. The reality is, in a stacked midfield, all right? So in the 6th position, Bernal, Casado. In the midfield position, Frankie, Pedri, Olmo, Fermin. ठीक है, that's 6 players without Gavi. That's 6 players without Gavi. On the wings, Lamine, Rafinha, Nico, Perisic, right? चलो मैं कहता हूँ Perisic नहीं भी आता है. Alright, and then you have the striker position. Unless Flick's plan is to convert one of the other players like Olmo to a false 9 or Rafinha to a striker or something, I really don't see how Gavi fits in this team, man. Fermin will be behind Gavi in the pecking order. I don't think so, dude. Frankie will get old with time. Whether he gets old or not, brother, he is getting a new contract. That's the reality, man. Gavi is but Barca's Wataru Endo. Don't give Manas my ideas. Sell Casado to keep Gavi. Casado's a damn nice player, man. दक्ष भाई हाटो से आर्सेनल के लिंक आ रहे हैं, वो कैसे? हाटो बहुत बढ़िया, बट आई डोंट थिंक होगा. डोंट थिंक रफीनिया विल प्ले अ 10. ऑलराइट. फेरान डिसरिस्पेक्ट इज टू मच. भाई वी डोंट क्रिएट स्पेस फॉर फेरान इन द टीम. फेरान क्रिएट स्पेस फॉर हिमसेल्फ. आई सी गावी एज अ बॉक्स टू बॉक्स. आई थिंक इट्स ईदर कसाडो और गावी इन द फ्यूचर, कॉज फर्मिन विल प्ले एज अटैकिंग मिड, नॉट बॉक्स टू बॉक्स. शेशको, here we go whenever we agree something with them, man. I think it's gonna take time though. रफीनिया फॉल्स 9 नहीं आए, फॉल्स 9 आएगा भाई. आई डोंट थिंक फॉल्स 9 आएगा रफीनिया, बट ठीक है. आर्सेनल आर गेटिंग एनी विंगर्स? निको लियाओ आर लुकिंग टू बी गोइंग टू बार्सा एंड बायर्न. Rodrigo might stay. Arsenal वाले बस decide करते रह जाएंगे. Yeah, man, that's we're playing a very dangerous game, and unfortunately, it's not working out for us. Pratyay, that's what we were discussing. I think you guys are too stacked in midfield right now, man. Too stacked in midfield. These players love their countries, bro, so they won't go. I'm not saying they should leave, but does Barca के अलावा in Spain, does he have a future in a club like, let's say, Atleti? Huh? Imagine if Barca sell Gavi to Atleti or Athletic Club. I don't think he's going to go to Madrid. No way. Rajveer says it's the same as Harvey Elliott. Exactly. Harvey Elliott's a good, talented player, man. But he just can't find space in this Liverpool team. And मतलब ठीक है उसने 1-2 साल और निकाल दिया man. But नहीं बन रहा उसका. Do you think City will be successful next season? हाँ 100% भाई. We were discussing this on stream today, दोस्तों, on the Instagram live. Okay, here, listen to me. Listen to this very carefully. Here is what City have bought in the last 6 months. A goalkeeper in Bettinelli. एक right back अभी पता नहीं आएगा या नहीं. 2 center backs, Khushanova Victor Rees. Left back Ryan Ait-Nouri. DM Nico Gonzalez. 1 center mid Sver Nipan. 1 center mid Tijani Reinders. Right wing Ryan Cherki. Left wing Omar Marmoush. So they have essentially erected a completely different 11. 2 player छोड़ के right back पे अगर Livramento आ जाता है, that's 10 out of 11 players. So 10 out of 11 players they have bought in the last 6 months. For a full team, by the way. And that team, I'm not even joking, can get easily top 6, top 7. So they will be good. They have created a second 11 in the last 6 months. They will be good. Don't doubt Manchester City. Don't doubt Manchester City. दक्ष भाई ऐसे तो टाइटल चैलेंज नहीं कर पाएंगे. आर्सेनल हैव टू मूव क्विकर. यार आई कंप्लीटली अग्री यार बिराज. आई डोंट नो व्हाट द सीन इज दो. इट लुक्स लाइक वी आर टॉकिंग टू एवरीवन, बट वो ये कि सबके साथ सिचुएशनशिप है, बट किसी के साथ बात आगे नहीं बढ़ रही है. ठीक है. And it's getting a bit frustrating now. I'm not saying you should have been in for Wirtz and stuff, but if there was prospect of getting Nico Williams to Arsenal, it would have been expensive, but yeah, come on, yeah, that's insane. I think Arsenal won't sign a striker or left wing, then I'm not even joking. If Arsenal mess up this transfer window, next 3-4 years, मेरे हिसाब से, it's done. Like, we are not anywhere close to contention in the next 3-4 years. हम इस विंडो पे लास्ट विंडो वाले टारगेट्स अचीव करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. और अगर हमने इस विंडो में भी कुछ अचीव नहीं किया एंड वी एंड अप विद द फकिंग ग्रीलिशेस एंड सिर्फ कैपा एंड वॉटकिंस, देन ब्रदर से बाय बाय. देन सेकंड अगेन वाला तो मतलब इट विल बी अ ड्रीम. फिर आप टॉप 4 टॉप 5 ही करते रहो भाई. वापस कम बैक टू टॉप 4 टॉप 5 और फिर लूज योर बेस्ट प्लेयर्स फॉर गुड मनी. फिर से रीबिल्ड स्टार्ट करो किसी नए मैनेजर के साथ. बट यूर जस्ट लेटिंग द क्लब डाउन अगेन मैन. दैट्स क्रेजी डूड. तक्ष भाई मैं फर्स्ट टाइम आया हूँ बार्सा फैन हूँ, पर मुझे आर्सेनल के लिए आर्टेटा राइट मैनेजर नहीं लगता. व्हाट ऑब्सेशन विद डीएम प्लेयर्स. यार द रियलिटी इज दैट डीएम्स नंबर 1 आर द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पोजिशंस इन फुटबॉल. ठीक है. टीम्स विदाउट गुड डीएम्स फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फ्लाउंडर. नाउ usually we had Thomas Partey, which was Arteta's first actual acquisition in terms of players. Okay? It was Thomas Partey. He has only had 1 season where he's been injury free. Everywhere else we've had to use Mohamed El Neni. पता नहीं कौन कौन DM खेलता था. Xhaka को खेलना पड़ता था. But that's not the ideal use. So we bought Declan Rice. Alright. Declan Rice, उसका backup Thomas Partey, and uska backup Jorginho. Now Jorginho has left and Thomas Partey will leave. And Zubimendi will come in, but we can't have 2 DMs. We need to have somebody else who plays that third spot. Now whether that's Thomas Partey taking up Jorginho ka spot and Zubimendi taking up the number 6 position, fair enough. ठीक है. बट हमें मिडफील्डर्स की ज़रूरत ही इसलिए पड़ती है, चाहे मेरिनो हो चाहे कोई हो, बिकॉज मिडफील्डर्स की कमी है. सो इट्स नॉट अ कम्प्लीटली यूजलेस थिंग यार. डेप्थ इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. In a position like DM, otherwise your club crumbles, dude. Your club crumbles. Zubi will be great for sure. When it happens, man. Will you take Luis Diaz or Mitoma? Both will be too expensive for us. Not even joking. Diaz will cost around 70-75 million. Shouldn't be paying that for somebody like him. And same with Mitoma, man. No offense, but United have done better signings than Arsenal, and that's insane to think about. It's not ashes to Phoenix, because I think your solutions to go back into normal levels of contention are pretty obvious. Like, for example, अगर आप मिड टेबल लोअर मिड टेबल पे आते हो, द pool of players that you can buy to improve yourself from mid-table to Champions League contentions are a lot more, right? But the pool of players that you need to go from number 2 to number 1 are crazy. Now, for example, if Arsenal need a striker, if we start buying players like Mateta, which are decent players, but they're not title-winning players, right? इससे अच्छा तो हम Eddie Nketiah रख लेते हैं. The pool of players you need to take yourself to the next level in terms of left wing, in terms of striker, in terms of midfielder, like Liverpool, right? Liverpool को एक attacking creative mid चाहिए था. Why did they only go for Florian Wirtz? वो ले लेते कुछ, I don't know, Eze ले लेते या Damsgaard ले लेते Brentford and stuff like that. Why did they go for Wirtz? Because the level of player required to maintain and probably increase their standing in the Champions League is Florian Wirtz. उस लेवल का ही प्लेयर चाहिए होता है. फॉर यूनाइटेड अभी जो उन्होंने कूनिया लिया है, अम्बोमो लिया है, मे बी दिल टेक ग्योक्रेस, मे बी दिल टेक अनदर फॉरवर्ड, आई डोंट नो. That's going to propel them into Champions League contention with 1 game a week. But if they have to go from there to title contention, फिर they will need a completely different category of players. The Rodrigos, the Nico Williams, Musialas, Barcolas, whatever. That level of talent you would probably need, right? So that's what I feel. Siddharth Hazareka says, take that Kyle Walker. In what context though? I don't know. But take that Kyle Walker. Thank you so much for the contribution though, brother. Go for Osimhen. दक्ष भाई अपना क्या सीन है, कुछ होगा या नहीं? लेफ्ट बैक अगेन होले होले, लेफ्ट बैक अगेन होले होले वुड बी फनी. यार अपना सीन यही है, वी नीड टू मेक द राइट वी नीड टू मेक द right choice. We can't make the first choice our only choice. ठीक है? I still feel our transfer window will heat up towards the end of the season, but we are playing a very dangerous game where all our targets are being picked off one by one. ठीक है? काइल वॉकर का इंटरव्यू देखो. अच्छा, उसने बोला था ना, I'll trade in my Premier League for a Spurs medal. I ain't even surprised by him saying that, by the way. I'm not even surprised by him saying that. Yeah. Bro, are you getting Sesko or Gyökeres? Because I'm getting worried about Gyökeres to United due to Arsenal news. Oh, we're talking to both of them. And I think we'll have the pick of both of them. Sesko ke saath the problem will be the overall fees. It's going to be around 80-90 million. And we're just probably going to come to an agreeable structure. Like for example, Zubimendi ke saath kya hua hai, doston? With Zubimendi, his release clause is 51 million. We are paying 60 million just so we can split it into... We're paying more than the release clause just so we can split it. And I think that's what we're probably going to do with Sesko also, that eventually it's going to come down to 70-80 million, but the terms are going to be in a way which will work for Leipzig as well and will work for us as well. I understand the frustration कि हम क्यों नहीं sign कर रहे Sesko, हम क्यों नहीं sign कर रहे Gyökeres. Here is the thing. Sesko and Leipzig specifically. Leipzig are getting a new manager. ठीक है? He wants his team to be ready for pre-season. And Sesko के साथ हो गया, उनको भी पता है Sesko will leave. They want to get rid of Sesko ASAP. We want to buy Sesko. We are honestly the only one engaged in negotiations with Sesko. बाकियों का interest होगा. But we are pretty much the only one who are in negotiations for Sesko. We are just trying to play a game of chicken. Whether you like it or not, we are trying to get the best deal. क्योंकि हमें पता है वो desperate है बेचने को और हमें भी पता है हमें खरीदना है. अब तुम्हें अगर जल्दी जल्दी अपना प्री सीजन करना है, अपने मैनेजर के लिए प्रिपेयर करना है, तो प्लीज़ just sell him to us on our conditions and whatever it is. Come to a middle ground which is closer to our conditions. That's it, man. And I think this is the same with Gyökeres. Although अब Gyökeres का एजेंट स्पोर्टिंग से ही लड़ने लग गया, तो हम क्या ही बात कर सकते हैं यार. Arsenal should have moved faster in this window. CWC window में at least 2 deals डंग कर लेनी चाहिए थी. अब वही वाली बात है ना उमेश भाई. Like I think one of the reasons we haven't moved fast is one, of course, inability तो है ही है. But the second thing is this. if we spend all our money, like if we already blow our load and then post CWC, Rodrigo becomes available and we don't have money for Rodrigo, and then City and Bayern get a free run at him, फिर हम क्या ही करेंगे? Then that's even a bigger waste for us, right? So I think that's the reason. Anirudh, thanks for the contribution. Bro, tell me one thing. What if Liverpool signs Gyökeres? If they sign, man. I mean, what can you do? We should... स्पोर्टिंग का डायरेक्टर कह रहे हैं कि अभी तक हमें कोई ऑफर नहीं आया. द पर्सन हु आई स्पोक टू हु कन्फर्म डेक्लन राइस टू मी, जब हम डेक्लन राइस के लिए जा रहे थे और उसने मुझे बताया था हम डेक्लन राइस के लिए जा रहे हैं, द सेम गाय सेज कि हमने ग्योकरेस के लिए एक ऑफ़र डाल दिया और दूसरा वाला डालने वाले हैं. So अभी तक तो मुझे यही लगता है दोस्त कि ग्योकरेस के लिए हम ही हैं. अब लिवरपूल आ जाएगी तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते हैं. Ice Kraken says, heard Rodrigo is not leaving Madrid now. Honestly, I will not believe any report which says he's leaving or a report which says he's not leaving. It will become clearer at the end of CWC. If the guy doesn't play at CWC and if Rodrigo does not find a space under Xabi Alonso, then he is leaving. Simple सी बात होती है यार. In the hierarchy of squad, there's Vinicius, Mbappe, Bellingham, and fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who you are, Rodrigo is just one tier below them. उसको वो नहीं मिलता है. It's like Tchouaméni and Camavinga. They are one tier below Jude Bellingham in the favorable wala thing, especially for Florentino Perez, right? And if they really valued Rodrigo, भाई मास्तोनो नहीं आता. They still haven't found the right use for Endrick. They still haven't found the right use of Guler. ठीक है, मास्तोनो उल्टा और ऊपर से आ गया. ब्रहीम पता नहीं क्या सीन होगा उसका. So we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. उन चीज़ों का क्या होता है. Honestly, all depends. And मैं ये एक चीज़ बोल रहा हूँ. If Rodrigo becomes available, all our efforts should be for Rodrigo. All our efforts should be for Rodrigo. एक सेकंड रुको यार दोस्तों. अलर्ट ब्लॉक्स का तो चलना चाहिए, पता नहीं क्यों नहीं चल रहा. Alright. Adiraj, thank you so much for becoming a wonder kid. Wow, huge. You must have gotten some really nice points for all of this, man. Thank you so much for becoming a member here, Adiraj. Join the Discord. There should be a Discord link on the members only community tab post. So Discord is only for members. Discord is fun. We had a lot of new members join Discord and that's really cool, man. Really cool. जो लोग points check करें, जैसे अबू बकर भाई ने check किया and अगर आपको 0 आ रहा है, it's going to take time to update. Check 10 minutes later also. Manchester United will make an official approach for Gyökeres soon. Manchester United will offer a package of 60 million in add-ons, similar to what Bruno Fernandes deal, says Sean Connolly 85. If Fabrizio says, if Victor Andrade says, if David Ornstein says, that's the only time you should believe. Sean Connolly does not know what day of the week it is. He's definitely not going to know what Victor Gyökeres is doing. Alright? Ayan asks, why is Arsenal not in the CWC? Our UEFA European coefficient is horrible. Ayan, हम Champions League 2 consecutive years में first time खेल रहे हैं after 7 years. तो हमारे पास 7 साल तक तो था ही नहीं Champions League coefficient. यूरोपा लीग में खेलते थे बट हम क्वार्टर्स सेमीज तक पहुंचते थे. एक बार फाइनल्स पे पहुंचे हैं. So our coefficient isn't that great and we'll have to slowly build it up, man. That's how we're going to get back into the Club World Cup. If we maintain this level, at least for the next 4 years, we're definitely going to be in the Club World Cup next time. What is this points thing, Daksh Bhaiya? Yeah, Rohan, the points thing is to improve engagement in the chat. I've instituted a loyalty points system. So loyalty points आपको कुछ तरीकों से मिलते हैं. Normal chatting से, super chat से, membership से. ठीक है? When you do these things, you will get points. इन points का क्या फ़ायदा? 2-3 अभी तक मैंने फ़ायदे सोचे हैं. पहली बात, you might get access to perks. So for example, let's say you accumulate 1,000 points and let's say I put a perk कि you can redeem those 1,000 points to, I don't know, play a game of FIFA with me. अभी मैंने सोचा नहीं है, but we'll think of what we can do as perks. So you can redeem these points for perks. You can bet these points during watch-alongs on specific outcomes that we will do. You can buy tickets, virtual tickets for giveaways with these points as well. So let's say each ticket for a giveaway is 5,000 points and you have 10,000 points, or let's say 40,000 points. So you get 8 tickets, that is 8 times the chance to win something during a giveaway, stuff like that. So You get points by chatting, super chatting, and buying memberships. That's the best way to go about it. And yeah, it helps me gain more subscribers, more engagement, and more super chats and more memberships. And you get to be a part of a loyalty scheme जहाँ पे आप बहुत सारी चीज़ें कर सकते हो. So that's how I'm trying to improve live streams, because there is no point कि look, I've realized one thing. मेरे number of viewers have increased from 80s to 100s to 200s to 300s to now 400 to 500s. All right. And as and when the chat grows to 1,000, whatever, 700, whatever, it becomes very difficult for you guys to have ये सारी चीज़ें, you know, कि like आप लोग अपनी चीज़ें लिख रहे हो, मैं हर चैट नहीं पढ़ सकता obviously, but काफ़ी लोगों का क्या सीन होता है कि जब वो लोग चैट करते और चैट पढ़ी नहीं जाती, वो डिस्करेज हो जाते, वो चैट छोड़ जाते हैं, whatever. But I want you to be here and you get something out of it, even if by mistake I miss your chat. That's the reality. So मेरे पास आई विश एक तरीका होता कि मैं लर्कर्स, जो लोग चैट नहीं करते, मतलब आप अपनी असाइनमेंट कर रहे हो, यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम सुन रहे हो, उनको भी किसी तरह के पॉइंट्स मिलते कि आप 10 मिनट बैठो तो आपको एक पॉइंट मिलेगा, स्टफ लाइक दैट. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली दैट इज़ नॉट पॉसिबल ऑन यूट्यूब सिस्टम. इट्स अ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट वे. ट्विच पे ये सारी चीज़ें बहुत अच्छी से होती हैं. And since I don't get access to a lot of features, like आपने देखा होगा super chat goals, it's not there on my chat. Same thing as something like leaderboards, it's not there in my chats. So I'm just trying to make it completely different in my point of view. That's it, brother. All right. Let me see. I think I missed a few fundings, man. Hold on. मुझे कुछ fundings देखने दो. I just missed a few. All right. Take that, Kyle Walker. Liverpool हो गया. Adiraj, thank you so much for joining the membership. Forever a Gunner says, who are we signing? Gyökeres or Sesko or both? A cheap left wing to target Rodrigo next year. We haven't decided. NST, that's a disgrace. I don't think so. That's a disgrace, bro, because I think the names are out there, man. The names are definitely out there, and you know it. You know which two names you're targeting. आपको भी पता है सेस्को है, आपको भी पता है ग्योकरेस है, फब्रिजियो, ऑनस्टीन, सब ने चिल्ला के बोल दिया कि आर्सेनल लुकिंग एट दीज टू टारगेट्स फॉर श्योर. अब इससे ज़्यादा तो हम कुछ नहीं कर सकते एक्सेप्ट लिटरली जस्ट अनाउंसिंग द साइनिंग. एंड आई डोंट नो व्हेन वी आर गोइंग टू डू दैट. इज द हार्डेस्ट पार्ट टू डू इट. वीड रादर डू इट लाइक आई सेड. वी हैव टू गेट इट राइट दोस्तों. We are unfortunately not like City and Chelsea, and it's not out of jealousy, it's the reality of Arsenal and Liverpool. Liverpool have to get Florian Wirtz right. We have to get our striker right. Otherwise, we just have to fix it. For example, अभी लोग जैसे मैन सिटी में कह रहे हैं कि यार ये बंदा अभी नहीं चल रहा है तो उसको रिप्लेस करने का टाइम आ गया है. राइट. अकांजी 2 साल हो गए होंगे, आई थिंक 2-3 साल हो गए होंगे अकांजी को. वी नीड अ न्यू डिफेंडर. अकांजी इज नॉट गोना कट इट एनी मोर. स्टोन्स को चलो काफ़ी साल हो गए, वो तो छोड़ो. But look at us. We need an upgrade from Trossard. We need an upgrade from, I don't know, Zinchenko. But we can't. We have to try and make them work as much as possible. Look at Tomiyasu. He's not played for 2 years. But we still have to give him a contract to try and make it work, because हम ऐसे करके विली नीली नहीं रिप्लेस कर सकते. हम जोन गार्सिया ले सकते थे दोस्तों. But the reason we did not buy Joan Garcia last year is because we were haggling for 4 million pounds. Why? Because we simply do not have the money to give 25 million or 30 million, sorry, उस time तो 30 million था, to somebody like Joan Garcia, right? So we can't have that sort of allocation. इसलिए हमें 5 million में कैपा लेना पड़ा ताकि हम बाकी का पैसा किसी और जगह डाल सकें. That's it. All right. Don't gamble anything. I'll tell you the gambling वाला, and it's not gonna happen until I institute a gambling something right now. Profile में अभी तक मैंने gambling profile नहीं बनाई है. So we'll do betting also during watch alongs. Don't worry. Jine says, Daksh, you're doing very good. Just to suggest you few more things, create more videos and keep up the consistency. I love your content and want you to reach great heights. Thank you so much, Jine. The thing with video creation is, one, if I do it myself, which I do sometimes, it takes a lot of time which I don't have because of my PhD. The other option becomes give it to editors. I can do that, but then it's very difficult for me at this stage of my YouTube to break even from videos. So for example, let's say because of ads and stuff, because a lot of you have ad blockers. That's the reality. तुम लोगों के काफ़ी सारे के पास ad blockers हैं. A lot of you have ad blockers because of which ad revenue takes a hit. So let's say from a video I earn I don't know, 160, 300 bucks. And 500 bucks, let's say I pay to an editor. 500 is pretty like decent for an editor, but top editors मैं कहता हूँ मैं बहुत ही बढ़िया editor hire कर ले, that's gonna take 1,000 to 1,500 bucks. So it's tough to make money just by videos, which is why I have to dedicate most of my time to live streams and stuff. I earn 5, 6, 7 times the money from a live stream than I do from this because I love interaction. That is, I think, my strong point. But कोई बात नहीं यार. We all have a journey. I'm happy where I am. Of course, we all want to grow even more, man. But it is what it is. Sporting have given Victor Gyökeres assurances that he'll be allowed to leave for 50 to 60 million. Let's see, man. क्या सीन होता है? अबू बकर भाई देखा आपके पॉइंट्स बढ़ने लग गए. अब आपने चेक किया तो आपके पॉइंट्स बढ़ गए. प्लेटी गोल का ट्वीट देखो. Oh, this is different. Pletty goal. First of all, let me just open Twitter just by myself, man. क्योंकि कभी कभी ट्विटर पे ऐसी ऐसी चीज़ें दिख जाती जो नहीं दिखनी चाहिए. Looks like Nico is going to Barca, man. ये क्यों हो गया भाई? जिसने भी अभी तक किया करो यार, अच्छी बात है. Thank you so much, man. Ludovic Mannion. Alright, so this is what Pletty goal has said. Let me just put this on for you guys. अबे yeah. So according to Pletty goal, Sporting have given और भैंस की आंख कितना ज़्यादा हो गया. Sporting have given Victor Gyökeres assurances 60 to 70 million euros as exclusively revealed in 2024 and now confirmed by his agent Hasan setting किया है हसन ने भाई. Hasan setting किया. A move for Garnacho to Leverkusen is unlikely. Reasons immense package of transfer fees and wages, man. Oh my god, dude. मेरे को अभी realize हो. What if Arsenal just buy Garnacho, man? So underwhelming, dude. Kusunu चला गया है. Mashida, Bremen. Okay. Pletty goal. By the way, have you guys seen Pletty goal का वो video of where he just misrecognizes a black man as Sadio Mane? Pletty goal only, man. Is this Gyökeres first bit true or is it trap for Leipzig to lower the price of Sesko? What about left wing? Because Nico is linked with Bayern and Barca. Left wing, I have a feeling we're just waiting for Rodrigo, man. And if Rodrigo doesn't happen, we'll go for a cheaper option like Paxiao. But the Gyökeres first bid is true. We've already submitted it. It's both. It's to show Victor that we're serious about him and it's also to pressurize Leipzig कि ठीक है भाई, अगर तुम्हें if you want to F around a lot of, then हम Victor Gyökeres की तरफ चले जाएंगे. So that's basically it, man. Literally having a headache seeing this transfer window. Trust me, man. If and I mean this in the nicest way. I mean this in the very nice way. If transfer windows piss you off, if transfer windows are giving you a headache, if they're spoiling your mood, if they're giving you all these terrible feelings, go outside, dude. I mean this in the nicest way. बाहर जाओ, लड़कियों से बात करो, फुटबॉल खेलो असली लाइफ में, दोस्तों से मिलो, मम्मी पापा के साथ बाहर जाओ. There are so many things you guys can do, man. Like you don't have to see what Manchester United is doing and get angry as an Arsenal fan. हम कब करेंगे? मेरे को कब dopamine मिलेगा? That's just terrible, dude. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself. You're looking like a geography teacher, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. You want tuition? Send me 200 rupees. Daksh bhai, why no teams even consider Lautaro? Because I don't think he's for sale, man. I don't think he's for sale. हमसे एंड में गर्नाचो या सैंचो या फिर रैशवर्ड ले लोगे और रॉड्रिगो नहीं मिला तो हम पे तो बहुत है प्रेम प्रूवन. सस्ते में मिलेंगे तो फिर भी ठीक है. लाइक इफ़ यू गेट रैशवर्ड फॉर 30-40 मिलियन दैट्स फाइन. बट कम ऑन मैन. आई लॉस्ट योर लड़कियों से बात करो सर अक्षर. That's why next season is going to be crazy. Every team is improving like Madrid, Barca, Man City, Liverpool, United. As Barca, I'm excited. All right, chat. Considering today, which is now there 14th June 2025. 14th June 2025, sir, which team has had the best window? The best window. And when I say best window, how do you describe it? The best window to achieve their objectives next season. Is it Man United? Is it Liverpool? Is it Man City? Is it Barcelona, who've bought Joan Garcia only. Is it Real Madrid? Let's do a poll, man. Why not? Let's do a poll, man. Let's do a poll, man. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do a poll. Who has had the best transfer window? We're gonna put option 1 as Manchester United, and the command shall be UTD. Cool. The next, अभी पोल शुरू नहीं हुआ है, रुक जाओ. You'll see it. Manchester City. The command is City. Cool. Then Real Madrid. Command should be Hala Madrid. Barcelona. Command should be Barca. Who else? Man City हो गया, Madrid हो गया, United हो गया. Who else do you think? Al Hilal. Okay, Al Hilal. Habibi. Liverpool, of course, we can't forget. You never walk alone. All right. And we'll see all of these really. और कोई बचा हुआ है? Anyone else you guys want to suggest? Chelsea? Okay. Chelsea के लिए क्या कमांड डाले हम? Blues? Alright, let's put Blues. Alright. Who else do you want to put in this contention? Napoli? Alright. Please read the option, man. Napoli. Alright. Please read the options. Till today. Confirm. We're going to start the poll now. Alright, it should be started now. Do you see it? Oh, of course you don't see it, man. Whoa. सिर्फ इतने कम options कैसे? Whoa. I have to change this. Hold on. Manage poll. Height. We need 800. What? Only 3 options? That sucks. Done. But we need even more height, man. Hold on. We need 1200 in height. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the poll on the left, man. Oh my god, dude. I'm so stupid. Alright, let's do it this way. Alright. You can see on your screen, dosto, what should be your post wala thing. Yeah, exactly. And the more you vote, it counts towards your chat and it counts towards your points. Wow, तुम लोग Napoli, Shapoli ये सब करते तो nobody's voted for Man United. How is that possible, man? How is that possible that nobody's voted for United yet? I'm so shocked. Finally we got one vote for United. One vote for United we got, man. Finally we got one vote for United. That's nuts, by the way. No United fans watch your stream. How did you even die? Oh no, United is coming back. Shambles, bhai, shambles. I was like, kaise United ne nahi kiya? Oh, there is one vote for Napoli also, man. Somebody genuinely thinks Napoli's had a great transfer window, man. Really? City? There's too many City people, man. That's crazy, huh? I genuinely thought लोग first वाला देखेंगे और कर देंगे. All right. So for now, I think if I check my dashboard, so United has 9 votes, City has 31 votes, Real Madrid has 12, Barca has 16, Liverpool has 11, Napoli has 2, Chelsea has 2. All right. 84 votes though. Only 84 votes till now. There are 467 people. Keep voting. Keep voting. Just have to put exclamation mark and vote in one single continuation. Space करके फिर जो भी है. Shameless तक्ष पे मैंने shameless की चीजें क्या करी कार्तिक भाई is turned into like a proper hater by the way. I'm telling you guys. He's turned into proper hater. आज मैंने लिखा कि I think United is gonna sign Mbeumo. कार्तिक भाई कहते चुप कर जाओ. इसमें क्या है भाई? इसमें क्या है? हम तो बस कह रहे थे कि बस यूनाइटेड साइन कर लेगी. इसमें क्या है? Ashes to Phoenix says excited for De Bruyne. What? I'm excited for De Bruyne to Napoli. Will watch him live. Good man, good. If anything, this we need more Serie A viewers to it. अरे वाह मेरा कैमरा अटक गया. 1 सेकंड में आया मैं दोस्तों. Wow, my camera is stuck. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. We're back though. Camera gone. It's back, dost. It's back. All right. So I think your vote will only be registered once. I don't think it's going to happen more times. We're going to hide it though. We're going to hide it for a while. And we're going to check it on later. We're going to check it out later. All right. More screen time for Mr. Daksh. The poll is going on. So I think you'll get a confirmation, I think, on a whisper what you voted for. How the F is people voting for Barcelona? It's called blind loyalty, man. It's called blind loyalty. अरे यार हद है. रुको मैं फिर रहा है. मेरा कैमरा एक तो भैंस की आँख. क्या हो जाता है उसको? Hello. Yeah, it's blind loyalty, man. Barca को vote करने वाले it's blind loyalty. Look, man, I understand City because they got 4+ before CWC. I am very surprised though what people don't think Madrid have had a good transfer window, man. Like City, I understand. Barcelona कैसे ज़्यादा हो गया Madrid से भाई? Madrid have had, so Madrid basically have a Hausen, have Trent, have Mastantuono. Bhai, that's 3 top players that they got, and Xabi Alonso. That's nutty, man. Absolutely nutty. What do you think about Franco? I love Amit. I love that transfer. I love Franco to Madrid. Bhai, what a great signing. Nusa's an option? I think so, dude. It'll be a nice option to have. Bro, I'm a Barca fan, but I voted Madrid. You made me divert Hala Madrid. Why do you think I put all these things, man? To be honest, Madrid has had the best. Dr. Ayan says, Hausen is decent, Trent is a liability, Alonso outclassed by company. Franco random 63 million. How is this a good window? Brother, because they've reconstructed the biggest pain point, which was defense. तो उनके defense को देखता, old Rodrygo, crocked Alaba, ACL returning Carvajal, जिसकी वजह से उसको fill करने के लिए फेडे को खेलना पड़ता था, Mendy and Fran Garcia at left back, man. अब तू देख, so Rodrygo and Hausen, ठीक है, plus Militao, plus Alaba, whoever can take that position, but Hausen can play left back, right back, left centre back, right centre back, both. ताकि Carvajal को time मिल जाए, they have one of the best right backs in the world in Trent. ठीक है, so that's another one. For their creativity, Mastantuono जैसा भाई इससे better आपको young superstar कौन मिलेगा? Or everything, brother. They got everything. Adiraj, thank you so much for the contribution, brother. Love you so much, man. No, bro, Arsenal are the best window. Kepa. We are not meant for polls like this, man. We are just way too much. They handed a defensive monster Trent to a weak defense. No, Trent से सबसे बड़ी problem solve हो जाती है, which is low blocks. हम हमेशा कहते हैं कि अम्बापे, विनी, रॉड्रिगो क्या कर लेंगे भाग के जब वो लो ब्लॉक के सामने आ जाएंगे. तूने देखा था कितनी बार they faced a low block this season and they just kept on conceding eventually. Whatever used to happen, they couldn't score. एक गोल बड़ी मुश्किल से पड़ता था, डिफ्लेक्शन से, फेडे बैंगर, पेनल्टी, फ्री किक, ये सब वो सब. ट्रेंट के थ्रू भाई ही कैन जस्ट पुट द बॉल राइट वेयर दे वांट, एंड इफ दे गेट बुद्धिमीर तो भाई सब सॉर्ट हो गया, राइट? इफ बुद्धिमीर कम्स देयर तो सब बढ़िया हो गया. सो या वांटेड टू टाइप मड्रिड बट कांट से हाला. यार तुम लोग ना ये सब चीज़ें ना मतलब ऐसे ट्रीट करो जैसे तुम्हें एसटीडी हो जाएगा इसके बाद. ऐसा नहीं होता. But yeah, anyways, Manchester City is still leading. That's what the poll says. We're going to end the poll soon, though. We're going to end the poll soon. All right. Even Kepa is not done till now. Arey, ho gaya Kepa, man. Mate, why Arteta keep twerking for Zubimendi when he's openly citing his interest to join Madrid? Report says he has agreed terms with us, still showed love for Madrid. I don't know, Ankit. Everyone who is trustworthy in England says that Zubimendi to Arsenal is done. It's posturing, it's this, it's that. It's Marca and Jose Felix Diaz just trying to unsettle stuff, man. That's what they say. If he doesn't come, then I think we dodged a bullet. We don't really need somebody like him then. But I think he'll come. Meet Nishar nahi, exclamation vote City. या फिर exclamation Harsha, exclamation vote space Barca. That's how you do it, man. If Budimir comes, what will happen to Endrick? Endrick, bhai, khatam. It's done. It's over. I don't like City winger too. Ait Nouri added to a weak defense. Cherki, IDK gamble. Tijani not creative enough and a random GK. City यार third GK लाई है वो. सिटी के पास इतने पैसे कैसे हैं? वाओ, ये हम कैसे ही बात करें आपको, ये हम क्या ही बताएं आपको. वी नीड एक्स फैक्टर. एनी एक्स फैक्टर अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट? अवेलेबल इन द मार्केट नहीं. बहुत मुश्किल है. निको विलियम्स है बट ही इज अपेरेंटली सेट ऑन मूविंग टू बार्सा, मैन. लिवरपूल का ही सबसे अच्छा विंडो हुआ है मेरे हिसाब से. फ्रिम्पोंग, वियर्ट्स, I think that's as good a window as you can have, with Kerkez coming in and probably a striker. All right. Do we have anything else? View active poll. All right. Kerkez assume करके. If United signs Gyökeres, Mbeumo, Cunha, GK, definitely believe they're one of the best transfer windows considering 15th. Damn. Yeah. Oh, for sure. My only thing with that is I think that's still a misuse of funds mistake, bhai. Simply because I think United's biggest problem right now is midfielders, and they need midfielders really bad. There are some really good midfielders available for cheap. Edison, Palhinha, Douglas Luiz. They should be going after these guys as well. If you look at the forwards that they would be buying, if let's say what the window you've suggested happens, they will have Højlund, they will have Xerxes, they will have Mbeumo, they'll have Cunha, and they'll have Gyökeres. That's 5 forwards, by the way. And even if they end up selling 1 or 2 of them, fair enough. That's probably a good way to trim down the squad and add quality. But that's a lot of money spent on forwards, right? If Højlund was 70, if Xerxes was 45, 50, I don't know, 40, 45 hoga, that's 110, 115. Gyökeres is going to cost 60, 175. Cunha 60, 235. Mbeumo also around 60 मान लेते हैं. That's 290. That's almost 300 million they've spent on strikers in the last 3 years, man. 300 million on strikers in the last 3 years sounds like a huge waste of funds, dude. Which is why I'm saying they need more midfielders right now. And they also have to make a decision on what happens to Kobe Mainoo. Amarim has to figure out कि कोबी मेनो को कैसे यूज़ करना है, बिकॉज कोबी मेनो अभी इस सिस्टम में मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है कहाँ पे जाएगा. अगर आप टेंस के बारे में सोचोगे, दैट दोज विल बी ऑक्यूपाइड बाय Mbeumo, Cunha, मे बी इवन Xerxes, मे बी इवन Mount एंड प्रॉबली ऑल्सो Bruno if Bruno is not made deeper. अगर Bruno को डीप खिलाते हो विद वन ऑफ Casemiro, उगाड़ते वट एवर, फेयर इनफ. बट आई फील Bruno के लिए आपको एक अच्छा स्टेडी पार्टनर चाहिए. आई वुड से Palhinha वुड बी अ ग्रेट बाय फॉर मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड. So yeah. Why aren't you all going for Nick Woltemade? I don't know. I think we haven't scouted him. I don't know what it is. Anirban says 0. Probably it's sometimes it doesn't register, but eventually हो जाता है. Don't worry, हो जाएगा तेरे लिए. सुपर चैट कर देना नीरबन, सब रजिस्टर हो जाएगा. Harkonnen, how are you, brother? How are you? Chat 457 people are here. I'm so sorry for the technical difficulties earlier. But stream like कर दीजिए अगर आपने अभी तक करी नहीं है. Subscribe if you're new. I really, really appreciate it. We will end the poll in 2 minutes. If you want to vote, exclamation vote space UTD or City or Hala Madrid or Barca or Habibi or YNWA or Blues or Napoli. That's how you do it, man. All right. Predictions for PL next season, it's way too early to say it right now, man. Voltemard is an EPL coded striker, but quite rawer than Sesko. Exactly, man. I think Voltemard is the kind of striker that Brighton take on and then eventually sell on for 70, 80, 100. That's the kind of player, man. What is points? We've already explained it, social being, bhai. अगर कोई social being, कोई moderator social being को points बता सकता है क्या system है, तो अच्छा लगेगा मुझे. Otherwise, I'll have to go over it again. How does one earn points? Super chats, memberships are the way to earn big points. But just chat and after every 6 minutes, you should get a points payout. But 1 point for one chat. Pogba को ले लूँ, Pogba को ले लूँ, Pogba को ले लूँ, Pogba को ले लो, 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 भाई Pogba को ले लो, भाई Pogba को ले लो. वो जा रहा है मोनाको में. By the way, Club World Cup tickets are sold at 450. That's €4.50. Should have bought the listing at 300 and more. What? No, €4.50 होगा. 450 मतलब आप बोल रहे होगे. Any unsellable player at Arsenal? Yeah, there's plenty. There's Gabriel, there's Saliba, there's Saka, there's Odegaard, there's Havertz, there's Raya, there's Timber, there's Kala, there's Nwaneri, there's Miles. There's plenty of unsellable players. अरे बाप रे, आइस क्रैकन, थैंक यू फॉर गिफ्टिंग अ मेंबरशिप मैन. एंड जिसको भी मेंबरशिप गिफ्ट मिली है तुकाई भाई को जॉइन द डिस्कॉर्ड मैन. लव यू सो मच आइस क्रैकन, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिफ्टिंग अवे अ मेंबरशिप. W's for Mr. Ice Kraken, please. I am jealous that City have signed Hugo Viana. I feel if Amorim had 75% part in Sporting success, then 25% is Viana. If we had sacked Ten Hag before, we could have had both. Agree, man. But woulda, coulda, shoulda wali baat hai, man. No, it's 4.5, not 450. That sucks, dude. That's crazy. CWC, I said today morning, I believe Real Madrid is going to win the Club World Cup, followed by Man City second. PSG is also going to be there. But I'll give Real Madrid, Man City 1 and 2. Umesh Ahuja sent a message and मेरे room की light blink होने लग गई. Alright. Chat, now that there is a nice newer group of people here, thoughts on the lighting. So before this, the lighting in my room used to be like this, and I had to compensate using a camera digitally and move it to something like this. So this is what it used to be, or like maybe a little lower than this. Now it is like this, but with better lighting, and we are here like this. So thoughts on the new lighting. W lighting, great. I have spent a lot of money on this lighting. I have saved, you won't believe it, chat, I have saved for this light for 7 months. सिर्फ एक लाइट के लिए मैंने 7 महीने पैसे बचाए हैं. एक पाई इकट्ठी करी है मैंने. Old one was better. I don't care. I spent too much money on this now. You have to now like this. I'll force you to like this. I don't care. You have to like this now. No, but because I think the thing is with this lighting, na, you get a lot. Like if I want to blind myself, right? If I want to blind myself, I can completely do this, which is like, fucking hell. Okay. But yeah, I can also make it like super cool like that. Or like super warm like this. Yeah. The lighting is good. Thanks, dude. It's a fancy light. It is a fancy light, dude. It is a fancy light. Bro got DNF'd. How do you guys like the cool lights, man? I hate cool lighting. I absolutely hate cool lighting. Alright. Tell me what is so fun about a lighting like this? What is so fun about lighting like this? Do you like this? How do you not like warm lighting, man? This is the cool lighting. The problem is there's cool light here, there's cool light there, But my room has warm lighting in general, man. This is the same light, but I've just changed the light. No way, man. How do you like cool lightings, man? You guys have zero sense of aesthetics, dude. No way, dude. Hut. Alright, this is too much probably, but like, come on. This is so nice. Make it a little brighter. Make it a little warmer. Yeah, I know warm lighting fits the vibe so much better. So much better. My room is better in warm. I know. This is so bright, man. I can't even look at the light, man. That's crazy. This is so dead without the lights now. It's so nice though. Whatever you Daksh do is fine because Daksh is fine. Thank you so much, man. First of all, change your big ass goofy channel. Nah. Football with Daksh is goated, man. A for Arsenal will always be remembered, but football with Daksh is goated, dude. What are you saying? Solid red light lake करके दिखाओ. नहीं, so this is just warm and cool. This is not an RGB light. This is just a warm and cold light. So it's just a bunch of white LEDs with different power. That's it, man. You liked my previous setup. Which previous setup are you talking about? I've been on this setup for now a year, man. You are the one who asked your opinion. So joke's on you, mate. Yeah, but the reason I asked my opinion is so that you guys can agree with my opinion, man. I'm kidding. Of course, man. I appreciate all your opinion. You don't see the difference that much? Get your eyes checked, man. Why are the caps banned, dude, says Daksh? Yeah, because people use caps as a way to get their chat noticed and the entire chat becomes ugly. And I have a thing against caps locks. So I don't want people to use symbols, emojis, emotes and caps to get attention, man. Everyone should have an equal lottery of getting the random chat picked. That's it, man. Which light is this? It's an Elgato, man. और आज इतना लेट कैसे इंडिया में तो लेट ही है. Just like that, dude, I was waiting for this light, number one. सबसे पहले I was waiting for this light. It came late. Then I had to set it up. Setting up में it was such a hassle. I had to split my internet into 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz to get this light on the 2.4 gigahertz network. Then switch back to a 5 gigahertz one. And फिर finally जाके मतलब चीज़ें settle हुई. ठीक है? So yeah, man. It just took a while for me to set this up. Then Muktesh was streaming his 500k wala thing. And so yeah, I think uske baad I decided कि मैं करूँगा. Didn't we get played before this? You did. In a previous stream, which was basically a first part of the stream, you guys got played, man. Because I just came on stream and said, did you like this lighting? And you guys were like, हाँ, बहुत बढ़िया, man. हो गया दक्ष ब्रो, गीगाहर्ट्स वगैरह समझ नहीं आता. Fairs. चलो भाई, गॉड गो 3 दिन में एग्जाम है मेरा. आई हैव टू स्टडी फॉर द बेस्ट ऑफ लक ब्रदर. चैट प्लीज स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दीजिए जाने से पहले. सब्सक्राइब इफ यू आर न्यू, मैन. माई डैशबोर्ड टेल्स मी दैट 413 people are here but we still haven't crossed 300 likes. That kind of sucks, man. प्लीज स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो, सब्सक्राइब करो अगर आप नए हैं. अच्छा लगेगा मुझे थोड़ा सा. आप लोग चैनल को सपोर्ट करेंगे. Oh yeah, poll. We forgot the poll. Let's check on the poll, man. Oh, okay. So this is what the poll currently says, doston. Manchester United has 14 votes, 11.4%. Man City has 33. They have won the poll, followed very closely somehow by Barcelona with 30 votes. Madrid third with 21. Liverpool with 18 who come 4 and baki 2 votes. Chelsea, Al Hilal and Napoli ke. All right, we're going to close this poll now though. I'm going to close this poll. Sorted. Daksh bhai, what do you think the best player for Arsenal next season? It's gonna be Mr. Bukayo Saka again. Or Mr. Declan Rice. Beard में खाली spot right cheek. Yeah, man. It's an autoimmune disorder जिसकी वजह से I'm getting alopecia. So I went to a dermatologist and they said there are 2 things you can do. A, you go the natural way, which is तेल लगाते रहो एंड जस्ट प्रे करो कि कुछ हो जाए 1 साल में, और यू गेट इनटू मिनॉक्सिडिल एंड होप कि कुछ हो जाए 3-4 महीने में. सो आई बीइंग द rebel I am went the chemicals way, and now my face has plenty of chemicals on it, man. Nico or Leo, which player would you choose out of both of these? I will probably choose Mr. Nico Williams, man. What are we thinking about Saka backup? Ethan Nwaneri, I guess, man. Hugo Viana is running riots while Berta is sleeping and FSG is cooking, while Wilcox is kind of walking relaxedly. Man, I'll just say, man, Mystic bhai, there's no point of like getting targets which might not be the best for you, but getting them early for dopamine. We just need to get them before preseason, and that's the long and short of it. We just need to get them before preseason, man. We don't need Raheem Sterling like situation. If that happens, we're doomed, and I don't think right now we're in that situation, man. Use minoxidil. My alopecia patch started growth in 2 weeks. Fantastic, dude. मेरे को अभी सिर्फ 4 दिन हुए. Why did you change A for Arsenal? Asked Aditya. Because a lot of people did not tune into the channel because they were like, मैं Arsenal का channel क्यों देखूं? Like, for example, we had this poll right now. A lot of people thought Real Madrid had a better transfer window than anyone else, but they did not want to write the words Hala Madrid for voting. So that's the thing. People get super sensitive about who they follow, who they not follow, what they write, what they don't want to write. A lot of people told me, I like your content, I watch it, but I cannot subscribe because you're an Arsenal fan and I'm a Chelsea fan. And you would be like, what the hell? ऐसे कौन सोचता है? But ऐसे काफ़ी लोग सोचते हैं. So, yeah. कितनी और there? Probably like 25 minutes. What are some of the best kits you've seen this season? So, Liverpool third kit, Arsenal third kit, Arsenal home kit, Man United third kit, Real Madrid home and away kit. Akhil says, are you not concerned by the transfer activity for Arsenal comparing with Liverpool and City? I'd be more concerned if Arsenal and Liverpool were going for the same targets and they were absolutely kicking our ass, securing those same targets. It's very obvious what Liverpool want is not what we want. They have secured a right back, which we don't need, and they have secured a 10, which we don't need. When these sort of things happen, man, you can't fret. They're doing their business quick, makes complete sense. 100%, that's amazing by them. But our targets are different, and we have to get our targets right. That's the reality of it, man. It has to be Sesko or Gyökeres, and it has to be a proper left winger. ऐसे तो हम जॉन फिलिप मटेटा करके कर लेंगे. Like we were in for Mbeumo. But Mbeumo हमारा बैकअप है and he doesn't want to play backup. Now you can't force Mbeumo to join Arsenal, right? He was supposed to be Saka backup and he was supposed to compete with Saka. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to play number 1 at Man United or now at Spurs because of Thomas Frank. So you can't force people to be like, अरे नहीं तो हमारे साथ ही खेल भाई. अब उसका कुछ नहीं कर सकते. And look, Mbeumo himself is such a complicated deal. It's still not closed right now by Man United. 4 or 5 days ago, United were the only ones. He had given his preference for United and I still think he's going to join Man United. But fair play to him for backing himself, man. He wants to be the number 1 option, not competitive or backup option to somebody like Saka. So fair play to him. I don't begrudge him. I don't hate him. It is what it is. So stop looking at other people and be like, ye kyun nahi ho raha? It's not as simple. Watch Ornstein's latest podcast with The Athletic and he'll tell you himself. He will say the words to you. It's not as simple as people making it out to be about spending the money and getting the player. There are other considerations for Arsenal like the structure of deal, the finances involved, agent fees and other things. Watch it. It's not as simple as FIFA where you bid, get the player and it's done. Deals themselves are super complicated, man. Let's see. Let me just see some super chats, dosto. Give me a second. Abhishek says, कैसा है भाई? Hope you're doing well. All the best. Thank you so much, Abhishek bhai. Love you so much, yaar. Parthib says, I want you lot to win the Premier League. Please don't fumble it this year. Unfortunately, Parthib, अगर आप Liverpool and City की transfer activity देखोगे, we're already behind, man. So let's see, bro, क्या होता है. And you got to pick our away kit. Our City का away kit, I'll be honest, man. It's a nice black kit, but it's just a black kit. It's super generic, man. You said midfield Polinia for 25, but we have similar destroy in Ugarte. No, it's not the same, man. So you're targeting players who can carry balls box to box. That's probably Bruno. Hayden Hackney, too young. Chris Rigg, too young. Next year, go for Baleba. All right. Fair enough if that's how you want to play it. I just feel over long distances and over transitions, especially the teams like Liverpool and City, Ugarte is not going to be able to cope just by himself. You need somebody who completely destroys transitions. And Polinia ka agar aap tackle rate dekhte for Fulham was crazy. Prathamesh says jersey ratings when I've did an entire stream with Muktesh Prathamesh. Aap wo dekha karo. City's green one is the worst. Yeah. City's green one is probably one of the worst one we've seen, man, this season. And I think Newcastle third kit is also horrible. Check out Newcastle's third kit where they've tried to go full retro on it, man. Absolutely shambles, bhai. Absolutely shambles. बारसा की थर्ड किट जो हमने रेंडर्स देखे थे, they also look terrible. देखते उसका रियलिटी में क्या सीन होता है. But even Barca's third kit is horrible, man. Madrid's are nice, dude. Madrid's are very, very nice kits. I really enjoy them, dude. Just by Lukman, left hand पे बहुत अच्छा player है, 40 मिलियन. देखो यार, Arsenal should not be penny pinching at this point of time, man. You should be aiming to get the best player possible in every position. Every position. There is no point splunking 40 million right now on Lukman just for Rodrigo to become available 2 weeks after Club World Cup. And then you're like, हाय रे, हमने तो पैसे ही खर्च दिए भाई, क्या ये सब वो सब. Chelsea rumored third kit. I've seen it, man. The nice thing about that kit is the classic CFC badge. So I like that, man. I like that. Beard का भी hair fall होता है भाई. Autoimmune से बहुत सारी चीज़ें हो जाती हैं. Thankfully hairline is intact, touch wood. But this just happens randomly, man. क्या ही कर सकते हैं इसका. What are your thoughts about Sharamplos Kostulas to Brighton? Brighton know how to scout good players, man. They know how to scout good players. So I haven't seen him kick the ball even for a second, but let's see what happens, dude. There's also some Greek player, right? Karistas, that Arsenal are also looking at. Let's see what happens. There's some players that we need to sell. Sambi, Fabio, Zinchenko. Let's see what happens with Kivior. ये सारी चीज़ें देखने के बच्चे हैं हमारे पास. Takshbhai first marker. Now we're getting you to 100k. Many more to come. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Gavi to Arsenal. I don't know if it's gonna happen, man. Forever Agana, thanks again for the contribution. What are the odds and conditions for Rodrigo being available? So here is the fight which we will have to do for Rodrigo, okay? First, Rodrigo has to talk to Xabi Alonso and Rodrigo has to say, I'm sorry, I don't like the role you're giving me. And Xabi has to say, fine, I cannot find another role for you. I think it's better we part ways. And Rodrigo has to be like, it's better we part ways. 1. 2. Rodrigo की ऊपर फिर price set होगी and then we'll have to see how much that price is. They're not going to sell Rodrigo for 50 million and we're not going to buy Rodrigo for 130 million. It has to be in a sweet spot which is from 80 to 100 million. Alright? Then, जब वो price set होगा, सिर्फ हम नहीं होंगे, City might be there, Chelsea might be there, Bayern might be there, and then we will also be there. So we will have to compete with 3 other clubs, at least 3 other clubs, for the signature of Mr. Rodrigo Goes. Then we have to see where he fits within our wage structure. Then we have to see the structure of the transfer fees with Real Madrid. How's the relationship over there? We have to see if Rodrigo prefers our project or Chelsea or Bayern or somebody else for that matter, or Man City. You never really know. You never really know about these things. So it's a long, complicated ट्रांसफर मैन एंड अभी तक तो सेट भी नहीं हुआ है. अभी तक तो ये पता भी नहीं है कि रोड्रिगो जाना भी चाहते हैं नहीं जाना चाहता. दैट्स द थिंग मैन. व्हाट डू यू थिंक, हु डू यू थिंक Bayern should target? I think Nico would have been nice. I think Barcola would have also been nice, but I think go for Nico, man. I think if Nico's for sale, I think you can give him the best salary package. वो साने वाली जो wages का ऑफर था, अगर तुम Nico को दोगे, I think आ जाएगा. Mystic says our dream target is still Edison, but if we don't get him, bring Hackney. I feel with 38 games we can manage with Ugarte, Kase, Hackney, Edison, because Bruno is already there for 1 CM next year. Baleba. Alright, fair enough, man. Sounds like a good option. Why does Arsenal not go for Osimhen? I think one of the biggest reasons teams are not going for Victor Osimhen is because Victor Osimhen is just a difficult individual to deal with. I'm not even talking about his attitude, just his demands. Yeah. If Al Hilal cannot agree to your demands, if Chelsea could not agree to your demands last year. It's going to be very tough, man. And somewhere you'll have to pay either his agents some extra money or him some extra money or the transfer fees, man. So, I don't know, man. He wants to stay in Europe, apparently. I think if he has to go, he should go to either Chelsea or United. It's the best. I'd love him. I'd love him at Arsenal. But I don't think we're going to go there, man. I think there's just too many red flags in that player for us. Fabrizio का tweet देखो. Fabrizio ने क्या tweet कर दिया मेरे भाई? Mr. Fabrizio. Fabrizio. Alright, let's see this tweet. Not this one, this one. किसी दिन अरे यार. Alright. More on Nico Williams to Barcelona. Barcelona got clear message from the player on being open to join the club this summer. Bayern are willing to make an effort. He is still also on Arsenal list while Barca have their chance now. Athletic are ready to offer new deal if he stays. Nico Williams' agent met Barca today after 2 meetings with Bayern and players open to Barcelona moves this summer confirmed. Wirtz deal never in doubt. Pogba to Monaco. Joan Garcia completed. Alright, that's what Mr. Fabrizio has to say, man. Nico's agent contacted Barca over move and this time he'll sign for him. Lamine has posted a story with him and Nico. We got the old Barca pullback, says Lakshay Raina. Where to get good quality jerseys from? No idea, man. I just buy them from Adidas. Atleti should be there for David Nunes. He'll be perfect. Mbappe, Vinny, Rodrigo, Arda, Endrick, Mastantuono, Brahim. Who do you think is going to be the pecking? What's going to be the pecking order? I think Mbappe, Vinicius, top 2, followed by Mastantuono. Rodrigo, if he stays, then Rodrigo, Mastantuono. Followed by Arda, Endrick, Brahim. I think, unfortunately, Endrick's time is done at Barcelona, man. He came in for Ancelotti. Ancelotti tried to use him. Even Ancelotti did not find much use for him. It's a World Cup year. He'd want to move. I don't know where Endrick moves, though. I don't think he'll join Barca because he'll not be guaranteed game time. I think he'll be guaranteed game time, man. Abhishek says, please see chat. I am seeing chat, Abhishek. The best I can, I am seeing chat. Osimhen Liverpool आ सकता है क्या? नहीं यार. I think again, they don't want to deal with problematic characters. Like, Liverpool pulled out of Nabil Fekir when his agent tried to do some hanky-panky, man. Did I say Barcelona? Come on, guys. Slip of tongue हो गया था. इसमें कोई बात नहीं है. Imagine if Endrick joins Arsenal. Good player, man. Good player to join for Arsenal. Not the signing, but a good signing, man. Endrick has untapped potential that we have to utilize. We just have to separate the PR part of him from the football part of him. That's it, man. How do I see Nico getting game time? I see Nico, Lewandowski, Lamine on the front 3, Rafinha playing in the free roll channels and just behind Lewandowski. That's how I see it, man. Nabil had some medical issues as well. I don't know, man. Are they going to get game time this season as a Barca fan? Let's go. All right. Seeing people hype Man City for signing players very cheaply this summer, but they're not covering the fact that they have almost spent 350 million. It's almost double than the next team. Yeah, dude. Listen, man. Let's not do the whole value for money with Manchester City. Like I told you guys earlier in the stream, they have like 9 out of 11 players. They've erected an entirely new team. And 10 out of 11 if they get Livramento for each position, basically. So it's not like efficient dealing with City. It's just City being City. It is what it is, though. So Bobby Charlton at Arsenal is going to be generational, right? Personally feel Osimhen is the perfect striker for Arsenal. Beast in the box, powerful headers. Yeah, Osimhen is the perfect striker in terms of he can create his own shots. He is dominant in the air. He can score. Like, जो आप कहते हैं ना, the range of shots that Osimhen has to score goals, nobody has it, man. He is physically strong. He's aerially dominant. The only problem is, man, the guy has only scored 30 goals once in his career. Once. That is when the year before this, when Napoli won the Scudetto. and him and Quara were absolutely tearing it apart. Parthib says, Gyökeres mat lena humse, Osimhen par jao. Okay. Ayan says, Fermin has to consider his future if Flick already wants to play Raf at 10, although I don't see it happening. Alright, we'll see what happens, dude. Minoxidil permanent यूज़ करनी होती है, पता नहीं dude. मेरे तो डर्मर ने बोला कि आप यूज़ करो 1 साल के लिए, then we'll see what happens. अगर नहीं होगा तो भाई ठीक है, दाढ़ी उड़वा देंगे, क्या जाता है उसमें, और यंग दिख जाएंगे हम, उसमें क्या जाता है. What money could Arsenal bid if Madrid is willing to sell Rodrigo? I think we'll go max to max 100-ish million, man. 100 के आसपास तो चले ही जाएंगे हम. Wasn't Osimhen going to Saudi? No, dude. Osimhen said no to Saudi. Crazily, he said no to Saudi. That's what you're doing. Anyways, dosto, I think it's plenty late now. I said 25 minutes. Oh, well, we do have another 10 minutes to go for it. So we'll do 10 more minutes and then we'll end the stream. Barca should have gone for a defender, right back or left back. They will get Grimaldo, I feel, dosto. Arsenal links with Gerald Hato. Thoughts? Yeah, I think if we're looking to sell Zinchenko and Kivior or one of those two, I think Hato makes sense, man. We need to replace those minutes. Hato is younger. He's got more potential. He's like a left-sided timber. They say he's the best defender from Ajax Academy after De Ligt. So, yeah, let's see, man. What about Grimaldo? I think he was linked to Barca, man. टर्की क्यों जाते हैं आजकल सब प्लेयर्स? सारे प्लेयर्स इतना स्ट्रेस में रहते हैं, ये सब वो सब होता है, तो बाल झड़ जाते हैं उनके. हेरिडिटरी भी होता है काफ़ी लोगों का, तो टर्की में हेयर ट्रांसप्लांट करने जाते हैं लोग. और इफ़ यू आर आस्किंग अबाउट फुटबॉल, देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ मनी ऑन फुटबॉल. लीरॉय सानी की जो वेज मिल रही है इन इंग्लैंड, इट विल बी इक्विवेलेंट टू अराउंड 380 to 400K, which is no English team can match, unfortunately, for Leroy Sané at this stage of his career. So yeah, then it's just money. What about Grimaldo? Ho gaya. I think after CWC, Hilal and Inzaghi will come for Lautaro because Osimhen rejected them. I got hair transplant done a couple of years ago. Congratulations, Akhil. I hope your hair are nice. Sané shouldn't have left City. He just didn't feel valued at City, man. And I think he felt he achieved everything he did at City and just want to go back to Germany. So, fairs bhai. Chat, जो लोग अभी points कर रहे हैं और जिन लोगों को अभी तक नहीं पता है, points is a loyalty system I have incorporated. You will get rewarded for interacting in chat. You will get rewarded for super chats. You will get rewarded for buying memberships. With the points, you can redeem them for channel perks, which I haven't thought about. I'm open to suggestions though. I'm open to suggestion for channel perks. You can bet those points during watch-alongs when we have random flash bets, and whoever wins obviously gets more points. And you can also do that to participate in giveaways. And if you want to check your points, exclamation points check कर लो, exclamation top और क्या था commands मैं भूल गया, एक second. Exclamation points से आपको अपने points पता चल जाएंगे. And loyalty के exclamation top से आपको लीडर बोर्ड पता चल जाएगा कि कौन है, कि टॉप यूजर्स कौन है. एंड टॉप आवर्स करोगे, आई थिंक यू विल फाइंड आउट हु आर द पीपल हु आर ऑन द स्ट्रीम द लॉन्गेस्ट. सो टॉप आवर्स, टॉप एंड पॉइंट्स इज द वे टू गो अबाउट इट. Thanks, Jenna. Yeah, I also really like it, man. I also really like it. And if your point say 0, give it time. Sometimes it takes a while for it to do it. Community post कर दो points के बारे में. बार बार क्यों repeat करोगे? I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. Future of Leverkusen with Ten Hag. It'll be very interesting to see, man. Their director of football is very, very nice. Ten Hag in Germany will be very interesting to see. Milan is cooking under Allegri. All right. We'll see, man. Are they playing right now? I didn't know they're playing right now. All right, dosto. I have nothing more to say. If you have any other things to say, we can talk in the last 5 minutes. And then I think we'll end the stream. Like kar do, please. Stream like kar do. And also, we forgot to mention it this way. Muktesh has hit 500K. Go and like Muktesh's stream. Spam his comment section with W and congrats. Tag him on Twitter, tag him on Instagram, make him feel loved, man. He's one of the first, or is he the first one to hit 500k? That's insane, by the way. And yeah, very talented individual, dude. He is insane, by the way. He is an insane dude. Great stream. Chaos Club के साथ भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है. Videos भी बहुत interesting होती हैं उसके. I love watching his videos whenever he puts them out. Yeah, he is the first one, dude. So always support all creators, man. Not only Muktesh, not only me, not only Baba, Manas Nidhi, Mohak, Z, AKG, Usman Bhai, anyone. Don't like not only these guys, Ankit Bhai, but go to other people's channels if you see support. You don't have to like, subscribe, super chat, and all those things, but send them a word of encouragement, man. If you see somebody putting in the work, somebody putting in the grind, you never really know, man. You never really know, though. And yeah, we are ourselves on. Let me check. What are we on now? यार I need a new phone charger. कितने खर्चे हो जाएंगे भैंस की आँख? We are ourselves on 27.893. So 7 more subs and we'll be at 27.9k दोस्तों. ठीक है? So 7 लोग अगर आप लोगों ने सब नहीं किया है, 7 लोग अगर आप लर्क कर रहे हो, आप सब करो. सब्सक्राइब करने के भी 1 पॉइंट मिलता है आपको. I'm gonna have to redo the points because INR में भैंस के पता नहीं क्या ही सीन हो रहा है. क्या ही कर सकते हैं. Okay. Breaking. To potentially avoid legal disputes, Sporting may be compelled to uphold the original agreement with Victor Gyökeres, which grants him an exit clause between 55 and 60. That's great price, by the way. It's a great price. Club World Cup tickets are expensive. Somebody said it's like €4.50, man. It's crazy. All right. Good night, Jene. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping. What's happening with Ekitike? Would you want him at Arsenal? I'd love Ekitike, man, but 100 million is way too much, dude. Way too much. And let's be honest, man. Ekitike is a good all-round player. He has the potential to be the next Isak. The build, the movement, everything is right there, dude. It's gonna be a gamble, just like Sesko, but he's even more raw than Sesko. And he's had one good season, I think, at Eintracht. Usse pehle PSG is alright, dude. We got Marmoush for cheaper, but you pay him crazy money now. Blue Moon Nepal, that's the thing. You pay him crazy money. We can't do that, unfortunately. किसी को पता है कितनी थी मारमूश की wages? अभी तो निधि भाई के भी 41k हो गए. दक्ष भाई, please horror stream. I said 28k, man. We are 100 away, man. Final tickets in Jersey are from 600 to 3k. That's nuts, man. This is why I'm saying, bro. CWC is gonna be tough, dude, to promote like that. Every time I read CWC, I read Cricket World Cup. I have to keep reminding. Yeah, man. Them's the ways, dude. और कौन से नंबर 9 से मार्केट में? There's Jonathan David, there's Victor Gyökeres, there's Osimhen, there's Sesko, there's apparently Ekitike. Voltemard, apparently, I think Girassi will be available. I think teams should look at these kinds of players, man. We need horror stream ASAP. See, dude, me and Nidhi prepared for this one at least a couple of days. So we will announce it when it's going to happen and we will prepare for it accordingly because we want you guys to have a good experience and we're going to do it on Manas and Nidhi's channel next time. So it'll be fun. So they will grow, I will grow, we'll both will grow and eventually we will also reach 500k like Muktesh. And yeah, please, I understand you have your favorite creators and stuff. Subscribe and support everyone. Like when I was coming live, I saw Ankit Bhai was streaming, man. Go support and show your love to Ankit Bhai. Ankit Bhai is there every day, dude. And show them love by liking, subscribing, commenting and sharing and everything. And if there are things about me, Mohak, Baba, Manas Nidhi, Ankit Bhai, whoever it is, something you want to give as constructive criticism, give constructive criticism. And then decide. I understand content इतना ज़्यादा है, time बहुत limited है, but show love बीच में to everyone, man. Show love बीच में to everyone. Everyone sort of deserves it, man. And it'll be the best if this community keeps growing अपने आप साथ में. So अच्छा लगेगा. What do you think about Jasheri from Club Bruges? No idea, dude. Haven't watched him, dude. I'm so sorry. I'll have to look at him then. Jonathan David ले लो free में. Would be like the last option, man. Again, we'll see. Parthiv says, you're the best. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, everyone has their favorite creators, dude. There are people who will never tune into the stream. There are people who will never tune into a Baba stream, or people who will never tune into a Manas Nidhi stream, or a Mohak stream, or anyone else's stream, or even a Muktesh stream. Yash, Chonky, सबके अपने अपने होते हैं, man. Support everyone, dude. Chonky, Yash, Football Unfiltered, stuff like that. Yeah. Look, Parthiv, you're saying this person is crap. People will be like, Daksh is also crap. So, this is part and parcel, man. You're my favorite Arsenal creator with Turkish. Thank you so much, man. Love you too, Sagar bhai. Football with Sagar. Nice. Football with Daksh, football with Sagar. What do you think about to ho gaya, Jasheri bhai? We love you too, man. I love all of you as well. Except the time when you guys lied to me like you did in the previous stream. But thank you so much for joining in. 1.5 hours plus 20 minutes from the previous stream ho gaya hai. Thank you so much for joining. Like kar dijiye, subscribe kar dijiye. Point system के लिए I will put up a community post. I'll see if I can pin it or something. But it's nice. It's nice. Thank you so much for joining in, दोस्तों. Love you all. Thank you so much. See you soon. Good night. Bye bye. I need an outro for all of this. Let me just check अगर मैंने कुछ fan funding वाला miss तो नहीं कर दिया. पार्थिव का ले लिया, अभिषेक का ले लिया, Forever Gunner के ले लिए, पार्थिव के ले लिए, अभिषेक के ले लिया, Ice Kraken membership gift, Adiraj, Ashesto, Phoenix, Forever Gunner again, Adiraj again, Anirudh, Siddharth, Sahil, Barca Fanatic, and Roy. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Kal आओगे? Yeah, if there's something big happens, I will join in tomorrow, man. Why not? Why not? Why won't we? कुछ खाना यार, खाने में क्या खाया? ऐसे मैंने चिकन करी बनाई हुई है, वही खाएंगे. चलो, see you all soon. Tata, see you. Bye bye. Good night. Good night.